Stream elements. Said. I am Chinzert is now live. Streaming just chatting, Crux35 to Discus.
Okay, so here we go. We're back for round 2 of this. I thought it would be easy, but because of the diagonal board, it became a problem with the camera mount. So I spent a day messing around with trying to make a universal mount, and I made a few different ones. But I just thought that it works, but they're too ugly. Like even the original one that I call the ugly cam mount. We have this one too. Where's the original? Where are we? So you see the ugly cam mount here. At least that's nice looking. But it would be built like this, and it would get in the way. It would get in the way of the flight controller. The camera wouldn't fit there because of the flight controller. And then using this and putting it on top kind of works, but it's a little close to the propellers, so that's no good either. So I spent the day designing stuff, and I don't want to give you a mount like this because to me it's too ugly. And if I have people flying around things that look ugly and that represents my work, and I don't want that. So I went back to my fixed mount, and that looks beautiful. So right now I have it in a
FPV. Set. 10.
Hi.
FPV. Set. 10.
So now I have it in a where's my I should have all my tools before starting these things. Where are my screws? Electronic screwdriver.
Dive FPV. Said. I need help with my Crux.
What's wrong with your Crux? Okay. No, I can't use this. This is stripped. Ah, the bottom part's turning, that's why.
Dive FPV. Said. In beta flight my controller values are off, not right.
So then what you have to do is go to Happy Model site, get the CLI for the, go into the software, get the CLI, and just dump the CLI from the web page. Because this,
FPV.
yeah.
Said. Do you have Instagram?
I do. It's actually Mr. Snake FPV. But even with this, like the CLI that I'm going to have is going to have to change because the board is going to be diagonal instead of straight, so it wouldn't be the same settings anyways. Your best bet is to go to Happy Models website, grab the CLI, and do that. Okay, so you can see here, this is a 20-degree mount. It holds the camera in place. The camera doesn't actually hit the bottom board, and it secures it without having to use screws or anything. I like these fixed mounts the most. They give a good amount of protection, and the camera's already protected because it's so tight into the frame that your chances of hitting that, you're gonna hit this or a prop, be very hard to actually hit the camera. And I've been flying this one for a while, and it looks like this camera would be even more exposed, but I haven't been hitting the camera at all. I messed up the props and broke a couple frames, but the camera's been fine. Now what was that just went off? It was something just went off. I don't know what that was. Okay. So now, instead of using this the way that it is, we're going to transfer it over to a couple other pieces that What is that? Is that you? Oh, it's my battery. That's what it is. I haven't flown in forever, but I'm going to go test this out later. Okay, so I test that out. What are we doing right now? Okay, so I have this mount, which is designed for 18 millimeters, so this is smaller. So I can just redesign this a little bit, but for now we're just going to cut it instead of having to reprint something. And I have this mount too, where it had a loop. I just cut that part of the loop, and then we'll be able to use this as the bottom part. Okay, so, and these prints are available already. This is just the tightest build you can do, which is like, I like it. This is actually, it just flat this. See, just by doing that, and it'll work. So, but I will modify those prints for 15 millimeters and put them up.
Dive FPV said, "Hey, I sended you." Dive FPV said, on IG.
Yep, I'll check it out when I'm done, okay? But honestly, with all that, like with the programming stuff, it's something you got to do on the computer.
Dive FPV said, "Tuh."
Okay. Just a sec. Getting this in here is a bit of a pain, but you only have to do it once. Just like, do I want it over or under? I guess I can put it like this, over. that one in. I bend this, put that through the hole, and get the other side in. There we go. So you might just have to heat that up a touch. And there you go. That's in there good. And this will fit in here. Where's the music? Okay. Now we can put these guys back on. You can take my lamp. Okay. That in there nice and tight. Why don't I have music? There we go. And now put this guy on. Make sure that the cords are inside. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. And then when I like, this is not how this build is, basically so that you can just do an easy build with the stuff that you have. Someone's calling you or something, and minimal, I guess, effort. When I do it, I'll take apart these plugs, I'll solder them to the board directly, and I'll add a capacitor, shorten this cable, and make it even nicer. But still, like this, it's pretty darn nice for what you're getting. You're taking a Crux35, which is basically a super budget drone. You stick it on this frame, and you have just like the drone. Just by doing this, you're getting a drone that is just like at least 2 times better. There we go. There we go. See that? So now you got a Crux35 transferred over to the Discus, and we'll tape these guys back on. You tape your wires back on, and you're good to go. I'm going to do, I guess, for now I'm just going to put on zip ties, because I'm planning to take this apart and rebuild it kind of the way that I would do it personally, and my more, I guess, premium build. So this is just the easy build. If you wanted, you can follow this video, you can do it yourself. If you wanted me to do this for you and sell it to you, you'd be basically buying the Crux35 drone off of me, the Discus frame, and paying me $50, and I'll do that for you. Or you can just follow this video and do it yourself. And then I'll have the other build where I take off all the plugs and put on a capacitor, shorten the cord, and do all that. And if I was to do that for you, I'd charge you $100. So I have a few different build options. Okay, so let's go to the computer and do the board orientation and figure that all out. And for that, I would already have that programmed on the drone for you. Okay, so that's our basic easy build, Crux35 V2 to Discus. Very nice. Subscribe to see the other build videos. They'll be coming up soon. Still have to edit everything, what a pain. Okay, so that's done. Now we're going to the computer to do that stuff. Okie dokie. No. One sec. Okay, we're still here. We're still connected. Okay. Dump this onto here. Keep generating music. Okay. I'm going to wait flight. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, come on. It is streaming. Okay, cool. Still connected, still streaming. Okay, very nice. Okay. It seems that plugging into the FC with this is going to be a little tedious as well, maybe. Oh, it goes, it just fits. Gonna have to, do I have my rates? I think that this is all just Oh no, I did set up things I think how I like them. Okay, we're gonna go to this setup though. Because we gotta turn we gotta get the gyro right. The orientation. Because it would be like this, yeah. So I just gotta turn it. I gotta turn the board clockwise. Clockwise 90. Now, this is the front end. Okay. And then this was where it was before, so I need like 45. I need in between. Not going to work. It's diagonal now. Joy of joys. I have to put it diagonally. What was it? It was at 90. Save and reboot. So I have to do the yaw. What is like half of 90 is 45, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I had to do. Very nice. Okay, so that is right. Thank goodness. Now we have to test out the props if everything's all set up right. What happened to our music? There we go. More music. Okay, let's see if something actually just works nicely. We have bidirectional on. Okay, let's this is great. I take the accelerometer off because I'm always in whatever mode. Acro, so it doesn't matter. We got our arm, lever, crash over. Okay, everything's set up good. Now let's look at our. What do we got? We got all this stuff that I don't want. On NTSC. There we go.
Said. Toronto on fire.
You know it, always. I just have to, I have a feeling I may have not attached my antenna. I really hope I did. Also have to check the VTX stuff. Yeah, power 400, low power disarm off, race band, channel H, very good. All that stuff is set up. Okay. I knew it. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm a dumb. Hopefully I didn't just ruin my video transmitter. Okay. Very nice. Connected and okay. More music. Very nice. Okay, now I have to see with these screws which ones are just right. Here's my question.
Said, "Hi, I'm having a problem with my Mob 8. The movements on the sticks I get all except for the roll, and in the Mob 7 the same, but on the 5-inch drone everything works."
When you put it in, when you put it into beta flight, you get all, I'm having a problem with my Mob 8, the movements on the sticks you get, except for the roll, and the Mob 7 same, but the 5-inch. So when you stick it into beta flight, Do you get all the movements there? And when you put it on the setup page, do you see the drone moving in all directions? Or is it a messed up gyro or something? What I would say for that is go on the site, get the CLI and reflash it and dump the stock CLI and see if that changes anything. Did it ever work, or it's just never been working? Because if your other drone works fine, it's not a radio input problem. It's just, you have to see if it's a setup problem, if it's just not set up properly, or if there's actually something wrong with the gyro or whatever. Gyro.
H2O said, yes, he did it already. I did ripple share it.
I did already. I did. You reflashed it. But when you turn the drone each way on the setup page, like on the opening page, when you have your drone on beta flight, when you move the drone around, does it move in every direction properly? Because if it doesn't move in every direction properly, then there's something wrong, most likely, with your gyro. If it does move correctly, your radio is...
Said, does move except for the roll.
Yeah, so see what I'm saying is, if the roll isn't working, it's one of two reasons. Either it's not taking the input from your radio, or the gyro is broken. Because if you put it on that setup page and you roll it manually with your hands, if the drone rolls, then you know that it's the input problem with your radio not talking to it. But if it doesn't roll, when you take it and plug it into Betaflight, if you go like this and it doesn't roll, then the issue is that the gyro isn't reading it, and you just have a faulty gyro. The best you could do is try to flash it on an older firmware, like an older Betaflight, and see if it works then. And if it still doesn't work, then yeah, there's nothing you can really do. Does that make sense?
H2O said, oh, I see, yes, it rolls.
Okay, so then if it rolls, now your problem is with your radio's not set up properly with it. Like maybe the letters, the inputs, that's what your problem is. So now at least you know it's not the gyro. It's going to be figuring out how to get that input correct. So see, at least now you know the problem.
H2O said, enter.
Now you get to, yes, Mama?
Can you please glue this
H2O
What thing?
said, but the 5-inch works.
Yeah, so the 5-inch is set up properly. So you can take, what?
Can you glue this in, please?
So where's my glue? You'll go to the radio page and look at the way it's set up with the letters on your 5-inch, and then match that to the mob. the letters are probably like not there properly. Where is the glue?
Well, if you were an organized person,
Ariel,
maybe you would know.
I'll go get some glue. Should you really push it in because it expands? Very good.
H2O said, okay, you'll take a look when I get home. I'm at work right at this moment. Thank you, my brother.
No.
Why are you watching him if you're at work?
Oh, the wife. That makes sense though, right?
H2O said, LOL because I got it like that, and yes, it makes sense. Thank you. We'll see you in the next.
Oh, no problem. I'm honestly, like, I'm no Joshua Bartwell or nothing, but if I can help, I'll try, you know? I think I've just gone through so many problems that, you know, we all share that. There's all these stupid little things. Like recently I had where I couldn't connect to my drone, and it was like I had to go into Express LRS and turn Model Match on, and it's just like hours trying to figure out why I couldn't bind. I don't even know what that does or why it works, but my goodness, such like an easy fix to such an annoying thing. That's why FPV isn't as popular, as people give up. So that's on good. That's on good. We have a couple more of these guys. And then I found that this, these are the same kind of size too. Okay, but then these ones are very nice. Right? Let's see. Yeah, that's not sticking, huh? It's not sticking. But now I know that this is the perfect length for the motors. Wait, no, there's one that's too long. This is too long. This one is just right. And then these work, but they're a bit on the short side. So when I order these bolts, I'm gonna get, I just always wonder if they measure the screw or they measure the whole bolt and stuff like that. Where is my measuring device? Oh, can you even see? You can't even see? There we go. You didn't even see what I was doing. No. Okay, here it is. So we need to know, this is the size that I need. These are 5, 6, 7. These are 7. 7. And then this one, that's 10. 9 or 10. So I need 7s. So this is good. So now I can go order those. What size are these? What size are these? These are 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 7. 7 or 8. See, these are like 8, 9. These are 9. And then these guys, 7. I probably could, and then these guys, oh, that's 6. I guess I gotta go with the 8. Gotta go with the 8. Oh, someone's calling me. Oh, darn it. Oh, they're basically 20. Yeah, 20. I can get 20. Okay. Okay, so we got that. We know that. We know that's good. I know what to do. Okay. Now I have to stick one of these in here. Works. Okay, so let's just add something here. Yeah, I just wanted to also let you know that, see, you can use the screws that it comes with, but first you got to screw it in with longer screws, and then you can use the shorter ones after. But even these ones are too long. They're like 9 millimeters, and then these ones are like 6 millimeters. So if you have like 8 millimeter ones, they're actually perfect, but the ones that come with it will still work. It'll just be a little, they won't be latched on as good, so you might be better off just having 8 millimeter screws. And if you go on AliExpress, you can order 8 millimeter titanium ones. Make it extra light and nice. Yeah, see these, some of them, it's not doing it. So if we use, see, this one's a little too long, and if it touches the stator, you're in trouble. So we need kind of like in between, which would be something like this. See, this, I think, no, these are the same length. We need the in between. Oh, that's long too. Come on. That is shorter than that one. Yeah, see, I think this, see, this is longer than this one. This is stupid stuff I do. That's longer, but it's shorter, and that should work well. Something about having the perfect size screw. Very good. Perfection. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, gonna go and maiden this. See how she flies. Also, you can take the extra strap that you got from the Crux, and you can just stick it on there. So let's make a battery pad. Oh, but actually what I like to do, I like to use double-sided sticky tape because it's just better. So if you can find these like M3 double-sided sticky tapes, look at this. Look at that, beautiful. And then you can take this and snip it off. And snip it and rip it. Oh, there we go. And then you just take off the other side. And yeah, it's a little sticky at first, but then you just touch it a lot with your fingers. See? And you get rid of the sticky by just doing that. Your oil will make that not as nice. And then you can just also, you can cut off those things if you want. But I find that this works really quite nice as a battery pad. I was gonna kind of rip off Umagod and make my own sticky grip, but I'm not the greatest businessman. There we go. See how nicely we got like a little mini Vanover. See that? And then for flying, you wrap it around here and you go like this, and it should not get in the way. I have a better strapping solution later where you figure out what can you do. How can we do this? What you can do is change the battery, go like this, and this flies much better with a 650 than it does with an 850. You see everyone flying bloody 850s on their 3.5s. This will get a great amount of flight time, like 5 minutes at least, with a 650. And see, with all this stuff, I would fix this by making the cord a little bit shorter, but you see that? That'll work, and let's go test fly it. Yeah, I see you guys.